How you doing, everybody? This is Don, the Bass Man, also known as Don M, and welcome to the my Minecraft, the Minecraft village that me and a friends have been working on. It took us a little while, pretty much all of December, maybe a little bit further. I have a music video of a tour, short tour of the entire town, and here's a little more in-depth tour. As you can see, this right here, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas. I hope everyone had a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. So, let's get this party started, shall we? This right here is actually our build area where we set up things to be able to harvest and craft and everything, including an auto crafter. So, but that's not what everybody's here for. You're here to see what we did. So, the first place I'm going to show off is our hearth. That's right, we have an outdoor hearth where everybody gathers. We got a couple of people here already, glass of milk and cakes. So let's go ahead and move on. Let's mosey on a little bit. I'm going to do kind of a weird one. This is a weird tour. I'm going to kind of go in a roundabout way. This is the snowman, a friend of ours put together. His name is Viz, and he decided that his contribution was a gigantic snowman. Interesting tidbit on this is that every now and again we get a tree llama on top of said snowman. And I'll be doing a flyby later so we can get a better look at him. But for now, let's go ahead and move on. As you can see, we have our Christmassy beacons up and running. Here is my buddy Robert's house and his little Poochie, who's hiding underneath there to stay out of the weather. Let's go ahead and come in and take a look. It's a wonderful place. He's got a cake already. Nice decorations. He's got his armor stand. Of course, he's out adventuring right at the moment. Actually, he's not online, but still. I'm going to say he's out adventuring. We got a map of the town. As you can see, I'm on there. And we have our locations where we were set up to build more things. And he's got a nice little view of the outside. It's a wonderful place. Great little atmosphere, nice and warm. Got your little blast furnace to keep everything nice and toasty in this winter wonderland. A little igloos, a couple more igloos, down that path going that way. Here is my house. Not as fancy as my buddy Robert's place, but fancy enough. I've got myself a little stove and just quaint little place, and it looks out onto two of our attractions here at the Christmas town. Almost said Halloween town. Actually, we do actually have a Halloween area that I'll be doing a tour of here in just a bit. Of course, we have a giant thing of smelters and other little doodads. Not really important, honestly. So we keep going and keep going. This is town, the center of town. Since it's so cold, our fountain froze. Why we had a fountain, I don't know. I found this village. This right here was actually a Christmas village, but the Grinch took it out. So we spent all this time rebuilding it. Here is one of our farms. As you can see, we have potatoes, carrots, beets, and wheat to be able to grow and have something to eat. And of course, it's using waterfall irrigation. Wonderful invention. Nature did a wonderful job on it. So now, move on. Automatic doors, love them. We're going to go ahead and swing this way. As you can see, we got to check both ways. Okay, I'm the only one on, so there's going to be nobody running the rails right now anyways. Or riding the rails, I should say. There's one of the many houses that we fixed up. I know, in Minecraft, you can stumble across all sorts of towns that are destroyed, and this one was destroyed by the Grinch. We actually caught the Grinch. Unfortunately, the video I did before didn't turn out well, so I'm having to re-record, and the Grinch has already had his heart grown. You can see him in the music video before he was cured of his evilness, and now he is a useful member of society. This right here belongs to my wife, Lucidno Vaughn, also known as Vaughn. A nice little kitchen and a wonderful little upstairs. She might be a little embarrassed that I came up here and showed her upstairs, but probably not. And over here we have our cartography and another little igloo. These are just run-of-the-mill things that we just fixed up, as I said before. Any cartography? Anything in here? Nope. Go look at my inventory. Oh, it's one of the little foxes, one of the little snow foxes. Remember, kids, look both ways before crossing railroad tracks. As you can see, we had our nether portal. This right here connects up to our other bases. And, here he is. There is the Grinch. A much nicer fellow now. As you can see, he is a weaponsmith. Beginning weaponsmith, but he did a number on the town. This is his workplace that he has taken up residence in. Well, thank you very much. Glad to see that you've come around. Here's his house. And interesting story on how I had to capture him. Whoops! No, I don't want to respawn there. That's the Grinch's house. I need to go and respawn. I need to go reset my spawn. Down here is more train tracks. I should not be standing on the train tracks. Kids, don't stand on the train tracks. Adults, play at your own risk. And, of course, another house. I didn't know what to put in this one. I really didn't. However, as you can see, we had a trader come in, and this poor llama is doing an impression of a carousel horse. So, more houses, of course. No need to really go into them. Turns out we've managed to find a place with a working fish market. Or a running fish market. And a poor gentleman who has discovered that the lake, or the river, has frozen over. Good luck, my friend. You may want to get further out there. Back onto the tour of the town. Whee! 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 Alright, continuing to run this direction. As you can see, a contribution from Vaughn, from Lucidno Vaughn, is Snoopy. Yes, we have Snoopy on top of his house, his little doghouse, which, of course, as you can see, is not that little. I'll do an aerial shot over the whole town so you'll be able to get a better view. And Charlie Brown's Christmas tree. Wonderful, wonderful addition to the Christmas village. We have our little area to be able to look out and just kind of take in the scenery. It's a wonderful place. You know, that bunny's eyes are red. I think I'm a little scared. Yeah, I'm a little scared. Another gentleman enjoying a cake. We've got cakes everywhere, practically. And, of course, as I said before, we've got the minecarts running through. I did the minecart tour in the other video, so check that out if you want to. Then we have the Christmas tree. Yes, this big, beautiful Christmas tree, wonderfully built by Robert. Interesting tidbit of information. Robert, a.k.a. Malarath, is the one who owns our little realm here. So, this couple, taking a look at this manger scene. I tried putting a baby, a.k.a. a rabbit, in there, but kept getting eaten. So, Robert built this. I put wolf bait in there, basically. Unfortunately, it didn't work. So, again, wonderful Christmas tree. I'll be doing a flyby here in just a moment. Now, on to our next area. You can see the place is very, very large. spread out, I should say. And now we get to one of Santa's workshops, one of his many workshops. And we have an ice skiff. That is here. Can't get by the bridge though. It was poorly built. Somebody didn't look at the height clearance when they built the ice skiff, and unfortunately that person was me, so I didn't really. I also built the bridge, so you would think I would have known better. That is the bridge to Santa's workshop. Wonderful, if you ask me. Of course, I'm the one that built it, so of course I'm going to think it's wonderful. Here is the station, the start of the tour, or the ride. Santa's workshop, one of many, scattered around the world. This one had been destroyed. We rebuilt it from ground up. Here is the metal shop. As you can see, a wall of blast furnaces, huge wall of blast furnaces, and a wall of regular furnaces. These people are in the process of making various tools and toys and such for the good little boys and girls. And here's the mine where we go in and they can get the materials to build the toys. Again, one of many places that Santa happens to have around the world. One of the workers enjoying a little snack. This is the kitchen for the workshop. And milk. It does a body good. In here, one of the little workshops that we have. Unfortunately, it's after Christmas, so he hasn't had to start up the cookie production yet. However, we can make him dance. And here we go. On to another section. Up top, I'll go ahead and show you the up top. The upside. Just bedrooms. And more bedrooms. Some of the workers stay in here, but mainly these are for guests. And so, up. Continuing to go upstairs. Run, 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 run. We have an open workspace. We didn't know what to put in here, since the place was destroyed when we arrived. So, this may end up becoming a magic shop. Or magic shop, listen to me. It may become a enchanting shop, station, not a shop, or any number of things. Actually, it's probably going to become an enchantment area where the magic is placed into the toys and various other accoutrements that Santa needs. Come down here, the break room. We all need a break room, as you can see. We have more cookies and milk. I've already drank my glass of milk, so I really don't know. The eggnog. Some assembly required. We have eggs, and guess what? We have nog. So eggnog, some assembly required. Step out back, and you happen to see a spa. We have ourselves a nice little spa to warm up and relax. Of course, as soon as you step out, you better be running back inside. Of course, we have a little area to just look around and relax. Maybe come out here and get into a snowball fight. Everybody loves snowball fights. Anybody who doesn't, well, they're wrong. Now, this wouldn't be one of Santa's workshops if you didn't have a way to keep track of the naughty and nice. We have a secret location. And down here, we have the naughty list. As you can see, we have some naughty people on this list that are monitored by these maps. As you can see, many different areas under watch. And all those naughty lists are there. Of course, you have the nice list. You have the naughty list, you have the nice list. As you can see, we have the nice list. Then, of course, the list for check twice. Those who we got to keep a special eye on to make sure they don't stray. Oh, there you go. So, moving on, we do not have much more to see. But we do need to go out. Back out through the bake room. And to help Santa with all of his trip, we have the weather station. Also a little outdoor area, another little break area type thing. As you can see, we have the smokestacks. And up here is the weather area. Santa keeps track. We keep track for Santa. Make sure that his... Oh, he's eating popcorn. Make sure that Santa's trip is safe and not going to be encountering anything. Just a little area up here. We've got to be able to look out. And it's a wonderful, nice little area. But up here, this is where the magic happens. For determining the weather, for discovering the weather, and to keeping track. Of course, the weather people, they have to have a place to sleep too when they're on duty. We don't have a lot of people here right now, but that, again, it's just after Christmas. Well, it's not just after Christmas, it is after Christmas. Here at the top of the tower, top of the weather station, you can see the maps. So we look out and can report on the weather and anything that may affect Santa as he goes about his day or his delivery route. Boy, one of these days I'll learn how to talk and announce this stuff, narrate this stuff a little better. But I have shown you everything from the inside, so I think it's time to take a fly. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Santa's workshop, one of many. Then we have the little town where all of his workers stay when they're making toys. And there's the smoking Frosty. There's our ho ho ho. And then we have the candy cane weather station. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, again I hope you had a wonderful time, a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. And I hope the new year brings you lots of joy and lots of happiness. And may everything, well, get better in the new year. Considering this is 2021, I hope we leave 2020 in the dust and everything does much, much better. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.